Hello, my name is Sifiso Suntsha and I am 29 years old. I am from South Africa. I was born in Soweto, but I currently reside in Lenasia South. I have been in love with arts for as far as I can remember. I fell in love with visual arts and handcraft before I even began primary school. By the time that I started primary school, I already knew that I was a creative individual. In primary school, I fell in love with education. I was amongst the top students every year, and I received an award of achievement at the end of every academic year. In the year 2006, I started high school, and the following year in 2007, one of my sisters passed away. It was the first time that I experienced the death of a close relative. My entire family was devastated. We were not psychologically and financially prepared for that unfortunate incident. It was a struggle for all of us, and I found myself abusing alcohol at the tender age of 14. During that same year, I went beyond alcohol abuse, and I started experimenting with drugs, and I became addicted. In 2009, I failed grade 11 and I dropped out of school. The year 2010 was the apex of my drug addiction. That is when I even started stealing to feed my drug habit, which led me to get into a lot of trouble with neighbors and the police. In the year 2011, I managed to rehabilitate myself without going to a rehabilitation center. In 2012, I went to college for 3 years to do an NQF level 2 to level 4 course, which is an equivalent of grade 12. In 2016, I enrolled at Imbali Visual Literacy Project, which is an art and craft institution. I enrolled there for 3 years, where I was introduced to facilitating visual arts. I fell in love with facilitating, but I became more interested in a process-based therapeutic kind of art, rather than a result-based aesthetic kind of art. Then I decided to start training for the volunteering program at Lefika Lapodiso. Please help me to fundraise and make it possible for me to do the art counseling course at Lefika Lapodiso so that I can help others to process their trauma and other negative emotions, to build better communities, a better South Africa, and a better world.